So this is currently where I've gotten to on the lumber organizing. I just have this cart left to organize, and the rest is all on a cart to be ripped. This needs to be ripped as well.
I finally got some Kanbans made up. I don't have all of them done yet, but some of the main ones. So today I started making some more tags, reorder tags, so that they can be placed. We know where when they need to be reordered, and they can be placed where the Kanban goes when it's pulled, and then placed back at the reorder level. They're all labeled with the reorder at and the reorder quantity, so people know and what it's for. Thanks.
So this morning finished cleaning up all the crap that was at the S90, and Mike Thomas and I will rip it at the end of the day. Now we just have to develop systems that make it so that crap doesn't pile up again. I'm thinking have a dedicated ripping cart always right here. That way when you need to put something on it, you can. And then at the end of the day, before 4 o'clock every day, bring it over to the ripping area and actually rip it.
I asked Jeremiah to see if we can do some 3D renderings by ourselves instead of out of China, and this is what he came up with already. So pretty cool from a picture.
So for the past couple days I've been working on learning how to 3D model with the help of AI, so we don't have to outsource it to China. It's going to be a learning process, but starting out not horrible. None of it's perfect, but hopefully eventually we'll get it and we'll get them done up, and that way we can add them to the website and have customers be able to do such things as that with them. Well, we'll see how it goes. Thanks.
So this morning I decided to finally add a support to the front of the frickin' S90 thing. That way, if you accidentally lean on the thing, it doesn't dump the whole thing over. And I'm sure if you haven't dumped it over, you've almost dumped it over. So, it's not going anywhere now.
Alright guys, good morning. So, over in the wall area, we've got the broom station all hung up. We have the heater guard, jig, and sample all hung up. And then we have the floor pieces for when you're building the floors for the barrels, the spacing. We've got those all hung up as well. They are in sizes, so it makes it a little easier to do, and has some of the measurements on it that your rips are supposed to be, so I'll continue to fix those and make sure all the information is on those as well. Thanks.
Hey guys, just making a couple small improvements at Molder 1 here. So I got somewhere to hang the belts needed for Molder 1. I've hung those up there. Got another one down at this end. Got my tape measures. Incorporated some tools. Got rid of the other rack that stood right here. Was able to get this. I kept knocking these off. The magnets weren't very good, so I got that fixed up. Just some small things like that. Thanks.
This morning there's this program online, AI program that I was using, and there's also another program called Blender that you can connect and do more editing on. So this morning I was just trying to figure out how to connect between the two programs. Haven't quite got it figured out. I think Blender was updated since the original directions were added, so yeah, eventually we'll get that figured out. Should be able to connect the programs and get it sorted out a little bit better. work in process, learning as try to go say yes and then figure out how to do it. Thanks.
So we got another session of the bunkie doors completed, and this time we moved the doors over from the wall over there over into here. And another thing that we did this time was we hooked up the shaper back here. So when we won't have all this stuff in the way, but when we have the core of the door to shape, we can machine it here, and it's hooked up to the dust collector back over there instead of it being out in the middle of the shop here in the way of the cutoff saw. So there we go, we've got an improvement, and the bunkie doors are done again. Thanks.
Oh, morning fellas. I'm just going to attempt to get all this cleaned up at the S90 here this morning for my 3S improvement. Well, there she is. All cleaned up.